Would you like to learn how to make some delicious chicken marsala just like this?
You would? Good. Because in this episode of the Lisa D's Delight Show, I'm going to show you how to do it.
Lisa D Delight.
Let's get started by flattening out a chicken breast. Your exact ingredient list and measurements and such will be in the description box below. I had 2 large chicken breasts and I cut them in half, giving me 4 pieces, and I'm just making it a little thinner so that the chicken can cook evenly. If you don't have one of these nifty little mallet thingies, you can also use a heavy frying pan. Now let's season the chicken. I'm using some Lorry seasoned salt, onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, and complete seasoning. Please forgive my video quality. I went back home to New York to visit my mom, so I was at her house when I filmed this video, so I just feel a little off. But hey, we gonna make it do what it do, boo-boo. Now I'm lightly seasoning some flour that we're going to use to bread the chicken. I'm using the same seasonings to season the flour that I used on the chicken. I also like to add a little fresh Parmesan cheese to the breading. It just gives it an extra layer of yummy flavor, but it's optional since you think you grown. Now I'm going to dredge the chicken into the flour. We only want a thin layer of flour on the chicken. We don't need any heavy breading here, but do be sure to coat both sides. Now get you a frying pan, put it on medium-high heat, and add some butter and olive oil to the pan. The butter is for flavor and the olive oil is so that the butter doesn't burn. Place the chicken cutlets into the frying pan, and we just want to brown them here about 2 to 3 minutes per side. We just want to get some nice color on them. We don't need to cook them thoroughly here because they're going to continue to cook later on. Next, remove the chicken cutlets from the pan and add a little bit more olive oil and butter if you need to. And then proceed to add some mushrooms and onions to that same pan. I'm using button mushrooms, but any kind of mushrooms will do. Let the onions and mushrooms saute for about 2 minutes or so, and then add in some fresh garlic and a little more butter if you need it. Stir and let the garlic saute for another couple of minutes, and then season it with some salad and vegetable seasoning. But if you don't have that, you can just use some seasoned salt. Give it a stir, and once the onions are translucent, add in some Marsala wine. Then stir some more and allow the alcohol to cook off. Let it reduce for about 2 to 3 minutes or so, and then add in some chicken broth and stir some more. Here's a little thickening hack. Sometimes when I want to get my gravy more thick, I take a little butter, roll it around in some flour, and add that to the pan in order to thicken up the gravy. Works like a charm. Now reduce the heat to low. Next, add some heavy whipping cream to the pan. Now let that cook for another 2 to 3 minutes, and then add back in the chicken cutlets. Now cover the chicken with some of that yummy gravy and allow the chicken to cook thoroughly through. It should be internally 165 degrees when it's done. And then once that happens, it can look something like this.
Lisa D Delight.
My God, forever. Won't he do it? Yes, he will, all the time. This chicken marsala was so darn good. Definitely one of my faves. I love it because it's so super flavorful, and it's perfect for a quick weeknight meal because it only takes 30 minutes to prepare. Yes, sir. Quick, easy, and delicious. Just how I like it. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. After all, I was just trying to help your palate. God bless you. Bye.
Lisa got them dishes, that's the life of when she cook. Guarantee you if you visit, you subscribe.